Welcome back to the channel. It's here, we are finally out on the boat again. It has been a long time waiting for a weather window to get out, obviously fitting it around work, etc. It's not always easy. It's probably been getting on for 2 months now since I've been able to get out on the boat, but I'm heading out. I'm going to be out till around sort of lunchtime, something like that. I've got lure rods with me. I'm going to head out to the Needles, see if we can get into some bass. There's a lot of big bass around at the moment, so I'm hoping we can pick up a good fish, and then maybe I might do a little bit of ray fishing over the ledge or something like that. It's going to be a nice relaxed day. It's just nice to be out. I've got my daughter with me, she's going to have a go for a bass as well, and we're going to see if we can get into some fish. So one thing I always do, and I think everybody should do in fact, is check your equipment before you go out. So I'm going to radio in, get a radio check. Now, a lot of people do this to the Coast Guard, and it's not ideal to do it to the Coast Guard. I used to do it to the Coast Guard, in fact, until I was told otherwise, that obviously you could be interfering with an emergency transmission. So I'm going to put a radio check into NCI Needles. That's sort of where I am. So let's see if we can get a reply. NCI Needles, NCI Needles, NCI Needles. This is Daisy Jane, Daisy Jane, Daisy Jane, requesting radio check, over.
Daisy Jane, Daisy Jane, Daisy Jane. This is Needles NCI, Needles NCI, Needles NCI. You are loud and clear, over.
Yeah, you're loud and clear also. Many thanks. Daisy Jane out. And there we go. So we know we're online, we've got signal, they can hear me, and I can then obviously, if I need to, I can contact the Coast Guard or whatever I need to do. We also are going to use the VHF today on another channel to stay in contact with a friend of mine, C. Smith. He's going to be out. I'm not sure if he's out yet, but I will give him a call shortly. But it's just something to bear in mind. Make sure you're ready to go. Make sure all your equipment's ready and everything's safe to, safe and working. So sit back and enjoy. We've got our first fish on here, a little bass. Ooh. Having to keep your wits about us today. There is some huge swells out here. That was on one of the new Yellow Skerries Pro. When he stops being a wally. There we go, little schoolie. Let's see if we can get another one. I'm staying away from what they call the bridge, I believe, and it's really turbulent out there. It's really bad actually. It's way too much for me in this boat. There are some bigger boats out there, but I certainly will not be going near that. But unfortunately, that's where the big bass tend to be. But there we go. And there is a massive wave coming in. That's like a 4 metre swell. Ooh. Because the cameras will probably, you won't see it very much, because it's got self-leveling on the cameras, so it kind of takes the effect away. Isn't ideal. Let me just straighten you up a bit. Yeah, I'm just sort of trying to keep my eyes out what we're doing. Apart from that, it's a lovely day. It's just a little bit ropey. Oh, there we go, we're in. It's only a small one again, I think. Yeah, I'm on the small bass. Might be a little bit bigger than the other one, but not massive. Giving a good account for himself, I'll give him that. He's better than the other one. Definitely. There we go. Another bass. Don't know how big he is. Let's have a look. How big is he? He's actually a keeper if you wanted him. He's 43 centimetres. But I'm not after any today, so we can go back. Thinking we're going to get one more in. We might get one more cast in here, and then I'm going to have to move. So one quick go. Oh, there's some big fish below us now. Yeah, there we go. That's a better fish, I would think. I'm going to have to get him in a bit quick. Yeah, that's a bigger fish, that is. We're getting a bit close. So I've got to try and rush him a bit here. Yeah, that's a nice fish. Come on. Yeah, he's stripping line. I'm going to have to bully him in. Ooh, that's a nice fish. Right, I've got to move this quick. Ooh. There we go. Look at that one. Let me just. That is a beautiful bass. Big fat bass, that is. I don't know how big he is, but I'll have a quick measure of him. So he is 55 centimetres, that one. He's a big fish. Well, fat fish anyway. Right, I'm out of breath. I'm going to have to move this again. And he made me bleed. Yeah, we got a little one on, I think. It might not be so little. Ah, here's a little one. Well, there is definitely plenty of bass around here. Another little schoolie. Oh, get him back. Oh, big wave, big wave. Hold on, Tessa. Over that one. So if I apologise if I'm not talking much on camera today, I've got to keep my wits about me here. Oh There we go. Another beautiful bass, that one. Perfectly proportioned, nice and fat. And he is lively, I'll give him that. 52. There we go, 52 centimetres. It's really hard work. You have to just keep your eye out all the time, and it's literally when you get really close to the turbulent water, and that's where they are. So, but yeah, we'll keep going for a bit. I'm not sure how much more I can take of this, but we're fishing like this, I'll persevere for now. There's a lot of boats out here today. They're all doing the same thing, really. So all I'm doing is I'm literally coming away from the turbulent water, and it's pulling us in, and literally as soon as you get right up close to it, that's it, bang, you get a hit. Unfortunately, you've got to literally bully the fish in and get the boat turned around and get out of there very quickly. If you went into that with this boat today, I don't even want to discuss what had happened, to be honest. But let's keep you live for a minute, see if we can get one. Still on the yellow Skerry's eel, Skerry's Pro eel. They seem to be doing the business. All I'm doing is I'm letting it sink right down to the bottom, and then really slow retrieve, nice and deep. That tends to be where the bigger bass will hide anyway. There's fish below us now, can see them showing up. It's getting warm out here now. Okay, so we're getting close to the turbulent. There we go, straight in, had a bite straight away then. And again, there we go, we're in. And again, got to bully the fish towards me. It's not a very big one. Oh no, he's off. He's come off. That's the problem with having to bully the fish in. Oh no, hold on, what's going on here? Oh no, it's a little tiny one. I'm not even going to show you that one. Let's get him back. We might get one very quick chance here. I'll go in. Not going to go far. Just get it down deep. What we in here? 21 foot of water. So that's at the bottom. Nice and slow. Let's bite. Yeah, there we go. Not a big fish. Not a bad one. Oh, he's a good fish, to be fair. Not as big as the other ones, but ooh, you get hold of him. There we go. Oh. There we go, they're full of beans, really lively. I've got to be quick because I'm getting really close to this water again. Another fish, well over 45. Let's get him back. hold on. This is hard work, but it's paying off. It's, you know, what is it? Like the end of the first week of November, and I'm sweating, which is says it all really. I've been stabbed and cut on my hands and all sorts of stuff, but the bass are here, that's for sure. And what a session it's turning into. Right, let's go round again. We're in again. Again, I've got to get him in fairly quick. It's not huge, this one. Again, he's well in size. They're so lively. There we go. Oh, sorry. Right, I'm going to have to move. Well, unfortunately, I have a major issue. I've got some steering problems. For some reason, the steering's not working properly, keeps locking up, and with where we're fishing, it's not safe to continue. It's typical. It's on the best bass fishing day I've had for, well, I can't remember. I've got my daughter with me. I've got to think of safety. I've had a bit of a tinker around, see if I can see the issue, but unfortunately it's not going to be a quick fix, I don't think. So, begrudgingly and quite depressingly, I'm going to head back in, which is really disappointing. Did have some nice fish. We were only out for, you know, an hour and a half, something like that. Excuse me, hair in my mouth. But yeah. Apologies for that, guys, but safety's paramount at sea, you all know that, and with my daughter with me as well, I'm not going to take any chances, so I'm going to head in. It's going to be a short video, obviously. Thanks very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe to my content, I'd really appreciate it, and as soon as I get another weather window, I will have this ready and we'll get back out again and see if we can catch that monster bass that I'm after. Till then, take care. Moody today. Oh dear.